Tuan-tuan sedang perlahan masuk bendera dua negara India dan Malaysia bersama dengan bendera ketuhanan.
A very warm welcome to the National Stadium at Bukit Jalil. It is the Pesta Bola MERDEKA, Malaysia versus India. This was meant to be the second of two semi-finals leading to finals next week. However, events elsewhere in the world mean that Palestine withdrew from this competition. So this one semi-final will decide who gets to meet Tajikistan, who got a bye into the final in Tuesday's overall final of the MERDEKA Cup. Great to get the MERDEKA Cup back on the football calendar. It has been much missed. There is the road to the final, as we were just saying, Malaysia versus India tonight in front of a raucous crowd. Tajikistan a bye into the final. The teams preparing for the Asian Cup finals, though, will lament the chance that they won't have two competitive matches to play. Pitch conditions 28 degrees. It's a nice temperature to play football on a perfect surface. In fact, there's an awful lot of attention being paid to this surface, and it is a brand new surface paid for by the ThankYou of Johor. It's a cost of nearly 5 million ringgit, and it'll be the first Zion Zoysa grass pitch, and an awful lot of publicity and expectation surrounding this. Politicians and bigwigs alike have been having a look at the pitch, but the Indian team weren't allowed to train on it yesterday. The most important people of all, of course, are the players. So India will come into this match without having had a chance to play on the pitch. Good-natured crowd. The Ultras have been in fine form for a good 30 minutes or so before kick-off. There's a feel-good factor around Malaysian football just at the moment. Of course, the Asian Cup is what this is all aiming towards. Malaysia in a group involving Jordan and Bahrain and South Korea. India themselves, they've got Asian Cup hopes. They are in a terrifically difficult group. They've got Australia, Uzbekistan and Syria as their group. So this is all part of the build-up for Igor Stimacha's team. And of course, both nations have got Asia World Cup qualifiers to play before they head off to Qatar next year. So plenty of football. So that is the context of this match in its own right. It will be the 15th time that these nations have met in the MERDEKA Cup. Malaysia have won 6, 4 draws, 4 wins for India. Overall, the record is the nations have met 24 times, 10 games won for Malaysia, 7 draws, 7 won for India. Big build-up for the match. Celebrating the new pitch, and I think celebrating Malaysia's recently found confidence. They are unbeaten at Bukit Jalil at home throughout the 2023 calendar year. In fact, better than that, they have won all 6 matches. Kim Pangong, his record since he became coach at Malaysia, 15 wins, 4 draws and 4 defeats. One of those a penalty shootout defeat. Fresh off the back of a very encouraging 2-match tour of China, in which they got deserved 2-2 draws against Syria and China. Kim Pangong and his coaching staff, and Varasan on the left, really putting a feel-good factor in for Malaysian football. The national team will be bedecked in black today. And 2 changes from the team that played last time in China, against China. We're going to see a rare appearance for Noah Lane, a highly thought-of central midfielder. Sunil Tretri will be leading India. Ageless Sunil, 39 years of age now. He made his international debut back in 2005. Since when, he has gone and played 135 more international matches, sorry, 142 international matches for India. So the fireworks beforehand. Malaysia bringing good form onto the field of play. India, the SAF Cup champions. So a lot to play for. This is the MERDEKA Tournament 2023. This is Malaysia hosting India in the semi-finals. Malaysia in all black, led out by Matthew Davis, the Johor fullback. Hendrik brings up the tail, and I can tell you it's a fascinating selection by Kim Pangong, giving Arif Ayman a number 10 role, trying him out. He's trying to make sure that Akyar, Arif and Faisal Halim are all able to get on the pitch at the same time. He's trying to work a formation to make that possible, and we'll see how effective it is against India. India themselves very, very useful defensively. We'll talk more about them and their lineup after the respective national anthems. The ultras themselves celebrating an anniversary of some sort. 16 years since they were founded after the debacle of Malaysia's hosting of the 2007 Asian Cup. My, how the mood is very, very different going into the 2024, as it will be, version. Both teams high on confidence. It's an all-tie team in the middle, with a Vietnamese fourth official. Give you a bit more detail on them. Darren Lock will lead the line in the heart of midfield. Behind of them will be Noah Lane and Hendrik dos Santos. Last time these teams met in a MERDEKA tournament, it was back in 2001, which was the last time Malaysia actually beat India. That was by 2-1. The sports minister being introduced to the teams, looking at a big occasion of the match today. Sunil Chetri guiding his team through. Bengaluru providing 4 of the starting team. Mumbai City 3. ISL is ongoing at the moment, so these players are very much in seasonal form and fitness. Gurpreet Singh Sandhu is the giant goalkeeper who spent some time in Europe, and the match officials, as I say, from Thailand. Konchai Pichri will be the man in charge. Matt Davis proudly introduces Zihan and Aaron Lock, ThankYou Rashid and Cools and Noah Lane. Arif really looking forward to see what he does. Him and Faisal, ThankYou Rashid, 3 terrifically skillful homebred players. This is the starting 11 for Malaysia, and Kim Pangong going in a 4-2-3-1. A couple of changes in the team that drew against China. Brendan Gan replaced by Noah Lane. Arif Ayman comes into the starting lineup to replace Paulo Josue. That's how we anticipate it being, 4-2-3-1. Darren Lock leading the line, plenty of work from him. But look at that creativity from behind. Penang, Alostar and Pontan. Kim Pangong. The winning coach has come in and he's making Malaysia believe again. He's trusting. It's a very familiar team that he's putting out here. Konchai, 42-year-old from Thailand. In his last 15 matches, 3 red cards, 53 yellow cards. His assistants are Rawat Nakarit and Tanate Chuchen. Fourth official is Juan Nakha. It's an opportunity for those guys as well to get ready for the Asian Cup. As for India, Gurpreet Singh Sandhu is the goalkeeper. They'll play a 4-2-3-1. Rohit Kumar, the number 19, will be the holding man in midfield. Sunil Chetri will lead the line. Yanswala and Mahesh will provide the width. Sahal, I think, will be more advanced than that. I think Sahal likes to operate in a kind of number 10 role, more creative. With Suresh and Rohit doing an awful lot of the donkey work in midfield. A physically big team. Igor Stimac, who's been head coach since 2019 when he took over from Stephen Constantine. He's the man in charge, 56-year-old Croat who played in the World Cup for Croatia. 42% win record, and of course has just guided his team to the SAF Cup, even though it was a penalty shootout win. MERDEKA tournament back on our screens. Last time it was held was in 2013, then it was an under-23 event when Malaysia under-23s beat Myanmar. Last time Malaysia won this was back in 1993 when they beat a South Korean team 3-1 in the final. Interesting career. Sao Paulo 11s, Santa Catarina 11s, Ghana, Algerian 11s, Buenos Aires 11s, Ines Guerras. There's an interesting history to it. It's back on the football agenda. Right, all just about set. If it's all square, after 90 minutes, we will go straight to a penalty shootout. Players are ready, pitch is ready. India in the blue get us underway, going right to left. Early pressure coming from, inevitably, Darren Lock, and that's hoisted long. He's got a prodigious right boot on him, Gurpreet Sandhu. Good crowd at Bukit Jalil. So visually the pitch looks lovely. A little bit dry. There's the Malaysia team, 4 at the back. And Locke will lead the line. And Sabah, striker, who got on the score sheet in that very, very good 2 drawn matches on the tour of China. Sunil Chetri leading the line, the Bengaluru striker, alongside Velianzwala and Mahesh. This is outside to Akash Mishra. Mishra's making good headway. Got past Hendrick. Might break the edge of the box off the top of the bar. And Siham under pressure. Has a word with Sunil Chetri, but Siham has got to be far more dominant than that. He's got to come flying through the ruck. But there's an early chance ahead to the penalty area. And you've got players waiting. It goes past Sunil and fizzed off the top of the bar by Rohit. Absolutely nothing wrong with what Sunil Chetri is doing there. And that's Mahesh. So an early let-off for Malaysia, and it came from the left back, Akash Mishra. Akash, the Mumbai fullback, showing a real willing to get forward now. Malaysia have got to sort themselves out. There is Sandesh Jingan. This is Akash once again. Mitab Singh, the Mumbai City players, as is his fullback Akash. Challenging from Sandesh Jingan. Korbinong gets in there. It was high from Akia. Having these creative players in is good, but Malaysia have got to get the ball into them. Arif Ayman cuts onto his right, and the pitch is cutting up there. Arif. Sandesh Jingan for company. Eventually plays it out to Lever Korbinong. Is Noah Lane, comes all the way back to Dion Cools. Here is Davis, looks down the line, tries to get Faisal Halim into play. Faisal goes to ground. He just got the wrong side there of Akash, but I do believe he was looking for something. And referee Monkonchai absolutely uninterested. It's a lovely ball around the corner. The angle as he's going across him. You never know in 2023 what will be given. Nothing in that from Mishra. Oh, feisty odd opening. Davis. Faisal wants to get quickly into the game. It's just behind Akia. We saw the run was on from Akia Rashid, the number 19. Akia, 24 years of age now. 42 caps. This is 43rd. Scored 10 goals. Beauty in the 2-2 draw against Syria. Corbinong is physically strong. Maliantwala. Arif under pressure. Faisal bundled out of it. That's really nicely played by Suresh Singh. And that's naughty from Arif. He left a boot in there and Sandesh Jingan has reacted. Arif definitely left a right boot in there, maybe from a stern challenge earlier on, but that is, well, it's a hip check in ice hockey. For those of you who follow the sport, not allowed in football. Davis, long throw into Arif. Two Johor colleagues. Arif cuts onto his right foot. Arif Ayman! Straight into the midriff of Gurpreet Singh Sandhu. Well, that's what they want from those three. All three can run at their players. First corner of the game, taken by Hendrik Dos Santos. 28-year-old Johor player, signed from Penang. Hendrik's ball in. It might break the Dinkles! There's the start, Malaysia are after. Second international goal for Dion Cools. He likes to lurk at the far post on set plays. That's well done by Corbinong to get there. A hint of offside as that comes through from Hendrik's corner. Dion Cools does really well. Then nicely played over for Cools to finish in emphatic style. Noah Lane had a high involvement in that as well. Dion Cools, 7 minutes in, Malaysia in the lead. Well, they had a scare. And Rohit Kumar hit the crossbar. And the response is very, very good. And Darren Lock back doing defensive work, Darren Lock style. Kim Pangong excoriating his players down on the touchline. Wants 100% plus effort. Kim Pangong wants more from his team, wants the belief to grow, wants other teams to be scared of Malaysia. That's the four-pronged attacking lineup there. Interesting that it's Darren Lock who's the deepest of them. Davis. That will be a Malaysia ball. A consistent player, Matt Davis is. 44th cap today. Sihan has to be careful as Sunil closed him down. There's a lovely pass out wide to Corbinong. Johor teammates, Corbinong looking to get Faisal in play as early as he can. Arif Ayman again teasing. That's a lovely ball, you know, to the edge of the box. Good defending from Suresh Singh. Again, there's a late tackle going in as Malaysia are keen to really make their presence felt in this game, and they are doing exactly that. The prize of a place against Tajikistan in the final is really worth it. one game has its value, but if you can play 2 internationals in quick succession, your coach can learn so much more about you, and Igor Stimac as well will be thinking exactly the same. Gurpreet's little 9-9 over to Akash is overshot. Arif relishing the responsibility of that more central role. Dominic Tam fires it in to Akya. System play by Suresh, but illegal play by Suresh Singwanjam. 23-year-old ball winner from the Bengaluru club. Getting regular starts. Fascinating to see exactly who will be in the starting 11 when the Asian Cup gets going. Bendigan and Paulo Jazue missing out from the starting lineup played against China. As that's comfortable for Gurpreet. Very dominant goalkeeper. Puts that one too far down to the other goalkeeper, Sihan. Sunil is just winding up. Sihan here. Davis. Arif. Seeing a lot of the ball. Tries to play in Faisal. Gurpreet scrambles. Into the boxes. Arif Iron once again. Hendrik looks for Lever Corbinong. That's good defending. Needed to be by Nikhil Pujari. And Nikhil can drive forward. Pujari sets up Mahesh. Sorry, Lalian Saurala. Breaks to the edge of the box. What a goal! What a instant response. And it's Mahesh Singh Naram, whose volley from the edge of the box was too hot for Sihan to handle. Pulsating start to this game, and that's a thrilling volley from Mahesh for his 3rd international goal. Look at the blue shirts who are up in support. Malaysia don't get the first cross in, it breaks to Mahesh. Sihan gets a glove to it. Perhaps he can do better. Nice little flick back from Sahal Abdul Samad. The 24-year-old from East Bengal with his 3rd goal, and Sihan suitably chastised. I do wonder about that Sunil Chetri stuff from Sihan. Maybe just losing a little bit of focus, because that is straight at him. And we've seen him make those saves many times in his career. He's a top goalkeeper. Now that press is on and Sunil Chetri goes out. Valenciala, that's more comfortable. Chetri gets in the way once again. Very much established as the Malaysia #1 is Sihan. This is his 15th international. Faisal, Davis, Aaron Locke. Arif ahead of him. Flag stays down. Arif again can cut back. He's got 2 great feet. The cross is well blocked by Akash Mishra. Really good game. Faisal. Davis. Hendrick. Spreads it out wide for Corbin Ong. Gets in there ahead of Pujari. Darren Lock will make life difficult. Pujari is caught by Lever Corbin Ong. Well played by Suresh. Pujari up on his feet. Suresh looking inside for Rohit Kumar. Sunil Chetri. It's out wide to Heyantwala. Mumbai winger. We got the first cross in for the equaliser. Tracked there by Noah Lane, the SJK striker, right then. Little bobble of the pitch as Akya tries to play in Faisal Halim. It's exhilarating having all three on the pitch at the same time. Faisal. Akya tries the little back flick. Suresh is in there. And Suresh nice and neat and tidy. Mehtab Singh gives the ball away and Davis drives into space. Two in the penalty area. Goes to the back post. Faisal Halim is surprisingly good in the air. He does time his jumps very well. Under pressure there though from Nikhil Pujari. Davis first onto the ball, driving through. Boost to that early Dion Cools goal, very quickly eclipsed. Ooh, Gurpreet's under pressure. Lane onto Faisal. Davis. Looks for Darren Lock. Ooh, that's a penalty. Darren Lock definitely pushed in the back as he waited for that cross to come in. It's a silly challenge, but it is a penalty. Darren Lock holding his ground, thumped from behind. And it's the defender, Nikhil Pujari. A Hyderabad defender. He's experienced enough not to know not to make that challenge. That is just silly. You saw he had a little look up at the referee as if he knew. That's fair enough. That's just bad defending. Gurpreet trying to delay things. Igor Stimac is a central defender, a very good defender in his time. He's not complaining about the decision itself because it's a clear penalty. Arif Ayman steps up, takes responsibility. 5 international goals already to his name. Arif Ayman puts it into the corner. That is a top penalty from Arif. Inside 20 minutes, Malaysia re-establish control. It's a penalty full of confidence. And this is a player who has got a stunning career ahead of him. He already has achieved an awful lot this year with his club. The stage in Doha. Could this kid be ready to explode? That's a really confident penalty. Pangon will hope his team can defend a little bit better. We've already seen one shot against the bar, one equaliser. They lead 2-1. Leon Cools volleying home from a corner. Arif Ayman's penalty after Darren Lock was clearly fouled by Nikhil Pujari. Sunil Chetri just eases Cools off the ball. He's clever, Sunil. Igor Stimac not impressed. He knows exactly what he is doing, Sunil Chetri. Broke for Mahesh. Rick, that's a poor pass. And Mahesh drives forward. Might break Mahesh, second chance. Davis is there. And Hendrick is able to clear. And Faisal can twist and turn his way. There's 2v2 here. Darren Lock in the middle, and Faisal's got support from Arif Ayman. Faisal goes on his own, though. And then concedes the foul. But that was a real opportunity. Arif made a brilliant run for Faisal Halim. And the Selangor winger didn't release. Clearly a foul, and again, really good defending from Suresh, covering back. But that was a 3-on-2 break at one stage for Malaysia that they haven't benefited from. India players increasingly frustrated with the referee, Monkonchai. I'm not sure why. If they're complaining about the penalty, it clearly was a penalty. Any league in the world. Mike is up for offside from the initial ball. Sunil Chetri, he likes to complain now, and Akir Rashid has a chance to run. Akir, little back flick, and Darren Lock just wide. Great combination. Intelligent running from Darren Lock. So he just sees the space. Well seen by Akir. Akir, Arif and Faisal have all made their mark so far in this game. Darren Lock will, of course, run his tail off for Malaysia. They lead by 2-1 as Nikhil Pujari gets the free kick. Suresh, that's behind Sahal. Sahal Abdul Samad is 26-year-old. This is 33rd international cap. Mahesh does well. Arif. Suresh has done well on a couple of occasions now. Davis closes down. Very much on the front foot, Malaysia. It's good to see. Hendrick is there covering. Can see both fullbacks well advanced. Nolain has a job to do. Just to be the sitting central midfielder. Hendrick slightly more advanced. Mahesh Singh Naram. Sunil. Oh, Mahesh wasn't there, so Sunil's pass was to himself. Nakash. This is Rohit Kumar, Bangalore midfielder. Sahal Abdul Samad loses out. Faisal. Faisal played for that and got back from Mehtab Singh. Faisal on second look. Looks like he's taking a necessary evasive action there. Humdinger of a game, 25 minutes in. Malaysia 2, India 1. Darren Lock causes problems for Mehtab. Dion Cools. Malaysia clad in all black. Faisal that time gets in front of his man and does get the foul. Sunil Chetri again complaining to Monkonchai. India feeling that they're getting the wrong end of the stick here. Not with them on that. That was a foul. The penalty was clearly a penalty. Sunil's shove was clearly a shove. Abdul Samad stands on the ball, and India do have a height advantage here, but Corbinong over on the far side is very often the main target. Hendrick will deliver this left-footed. Corbinong was the target, and that's come off an Indian head, and that will be a second corner of the game for Malaysia. Akir Rashid, a terrific trio up front. Malaysia don't have an awful lot of height, so the option really is to compete. Corbinong and Dion Cools with muscular support from Darren Lock, perhaps. Noah Lane trying to cause a problem. You can see though that Gurpreet head and shoulders over. That's a nice dummy from Corbinong. Davis. They've gone for that diagonal a few times. Noah Lane controls. Akia. Hendrick. Corbinong. Wants Arif to have the ball. Arif gets the ball. It bobbles, but it breaks to Lever Corbinong. And he loses out to the impressive Suresh Singh Gunjan. Hendrick Dos Santos. Lovely ball. Looks for Knox run. And Arif Ayman through on goal. Arif. Oh, it was a pass or a cross, but an open goal has gone a begging. Unselfish from Arif Ayman, but too far ahead of Faisal Halim. Well, he'd done all the hard work. Faisal followed. It's just laid across the goal. And too much on it. Well, well done on the press. Well done on the unselfishness. Well done on the team play. But it's a huge miss, and hopefully Malaysia, for Malaysia's sake, don't regret that. Dominic Tam, meantime, finds Sihan. Looks to maybe have recovered his composure now, although it's given the ball away. Hendrick spreads out wide to Corbinong once again. That's been a familiar pass. Malaysia using the full width of the pitch, and Corbinong loses out to Radian Zuala. Throwing though will go to Malaysia. Arif. Akia. Go inside or outside. Akia pulls it back. Akash makes the headed clearance. Give those three the ball, they will cause problems. No doubts about that. Scored 2, should have had a third. And Konchai continues his seemingly non-stop arguments with the Indian players, this time telling Sahil Abdul Samad just to settle down. Sahil loses out to Endrick. Faisal. Arif. Off the ball behind. Akyar wins it back. Faisal Halim looking to cause Akash Mishra a problem. Davis is there supporting. That's brilliant from Sahil. Sunil Chetri. Tackles fly again. That time from Hendrik dos Santos. And the crowd are responding. And India are getting aggravated. And Malaysia have the lead. Nikhil Pujari. Mitab. Maybe just trying to put the foot on the ball. There's a high press that time again from Matt Davis. That's good cover from Endrick. And the full-back went forward. The two centre-backs, two central midfielders, they've got that job to fill in. Here's Rohit Kumar. Sandesh. To Mahesh. Cash carries on his run. Davis. Very aggressive defending and a goal kick for Malaysia. This is last defeat here at Bukit Jalil. Was against Bahrain. That was in June 2022, an Asian Cup qualification match. And they played very well. A late penalty to beat them then. Since then, here at Bukit Jalil, they've seen off Bangladesh, Cambodia, Maldives, the FF Championship. 5-0 against Laos, 4-1 against Singapore, beat Thailand 1-0. Victories over Turkmenistan and Hong Kong, Solomon Islands, 10 versus Papua New Guinea. That was in Terengganu. Those 4 matches were all played away from Bukit Jalil. And the 2 draws against Syria and China. Malaysia building up ahead of steam. So too, must be said, though, are India. Little drag back. Arif trying to get on with things quickly, too quickly. Nikhil Pujari goes down the line and is caught. This time the man having a go at the referee is Suresh Singh Wanjam. Fair. I have seen yellow cards given for challenges like that. It was careless, not an awful lot more. Sandesh Jhingan, experienced going central midfielder, central defender. Mitab. Pujari under pressure. That's the key for Malaysia. There's pressure on India every time they're on the ball. Akya has done brilliantly. Akya couldn't complete the job, but he's won a corner. And that press really is working. Plus, they've got the dribbling skill and pace, all three of them. Faisal, Arif and Akya. Hlts, the man dispossessed, but also to his credit, the man coming back and getting in the tackle to prevent anything worse for India. Arif to take what will be Malaysia's fourth corner. They scored from their first. Courtesy Dion Cools. Sunil Chetri at the near post. Akya. And the big safe pause of Gurpreet Singh Sandhu. Davis covering. Corbinong helping. Davis's block tackle concedes a throw-in. Suresh with good strength. Deanjwala. Suresh carries on his run. That will be a corner to India. Their first of the game, and look at the work ethic there of Arif Aiman Hanapi. Sahal Abdul Samad, the Mohammedan midfielder. Plays it through, but Hendrik does well. Mahesh. Sahal. It's the edge of the box. And poor cross comes in, and that's comfortably dropped upon by Sihan. Darren Lock. Sorry, Arif again. He's at both ends of the pitch. And the throw in. Faisal tries to play in Arif. Sunil Chetri. Corbinong over on the wrong side, but illustrating the pressing nature. Pujari. Deanjwala's done well. And Hendrik is covering now as a left back. He's done that covering job very, very well, but not a great ball in. It's picked up by Rohit Kumar. Rohit, neat and tidy. Intriguing game of football now. India ranked 102 in the world. Malaysia 134. Malaysia deliberately selecting teams higher than them in the rankings just to see what their incremental improvement is. Here's Sahal. Little step over from Sahal. Nothing on. Davis can clear. Sunil. He's kind of as a number 9. Wins possession off Akya, who was looking for the foul. Best spell for India. Beliantuala, cleared by Dominic Tan. Sunil. Maybe 39, but he's still the main man for India. Beliantuala. Five minutes till half-time. Mehtab Singh. And that's given away, and Darren Lock is in there. Won back, only just by Mahesh, who scored the equaliser. And then offside against Sahal Abdul Samad. It's tight. Oh, Faisal Halim, played in by Arif Ayman. Faisal! More terrific pressing from Malaysia. And the reward is there for Faisal. Goal number 13 of the international career of Selangor's Faisal Halim. And again, it's the pressing. We know about the dribbling skills of that front three. But here they press. Arif does well. Releases it to Faisal. And Faisal, he had options left and right. This time he unerringly goes into the bottom corner. And this front three with Darren Lock have terrified India. Stew indeed. Faisal Halim and India wondering what has hit them. The noise inside Bukit Jalil is terrific. Suresh. And the pressing continues. And Arif is the man who's leading the way, but all four of that front four have done it wonderfully. The two full-backs are pressed on as well. And Arif picks out Hendrik Dos Santos, who's done a lot of covering, but there he's given the ball away. Tries to win it back. Sunil Chetri. Option on the right-hand side from Nikhil Pujari. Header from Noah. Hendrik. Looking to play in Akia. Suresh. Akash Mishra. Beliantuala trying to get something back for India in the time remaining. Leon Cools is there, and Sihan will drop on the ball. Well, what a first half 2 more minutes to add on. If they go in at 3-1, I think they'll look on it as a fair reward for A, the selection, but B, the way they've approached the game. Because Malaysia have not given India any time on the ball. There was maybe a 5-minute spell where India had a bit of possession. That 3 could easily be 4. The sitter between Arif and Faisal that they didn't work out. And Corbinong is free. Galloping into space, Lever Corbinong. Akka just beaten to the tackle by Rohit. Noah helps it forward, Jingan bashes clear. Sunil Chetri beaten by a muscular challenge from Dominic Tam. Now the position alongside Dion Cools. Looks like it's Dominic Tam's at the moment, and Faisal comes forward. Arif Ayman on his left foot. Doesn't get the shot away. Still Arif. And look at the bodies in the penalty area. He's got such terrific upper body strength. He can hold off the challengers. Locke is saying, why didn't you play the ball square or play the ball earlier? As Lever Corbinong drives forward. Akir Rashid. Arif walking because he's done so much work. Akir will want to dance into the penalty area. Plays it to Faisal. Under Faisal's foot. Exhilarating by Malaysia. A really attractive team lineup. We wondered if they could put it together. They have. Dion Cools scoring early from a corner. Arif Ayman adding a second from the penalty spot, but he's been involved in everything. Faisal Halim scoring the 3rd after great work from Arif Ayman. Mahesh Singh Narum had scored an equaliser off the palms of Sihan. But it's high fives and hand slaps for an exhilarating 45 minutes from Malaysia. They go off in control of this game and with so many positive things to talk about. And the half-time score, this Pesta Bola MERDEKA semi-final, is Malaysia 3, India 1. Pesta Bola MERDEKA semi-final highlights. Malaysia in black versus India. It is 3-1 to Malaysia after an exhilarating first half in which they opened the scoring after 7 minutes through Dion Cools' second international goal. Lever Corbinong doing really well with the initial diving header. Then Noah Lane finds Dion Cools, and Malaysia Off to a fine start, having India earlier hit the bar. India, though, equalised fairly quickly. Laliantuala down the right-hand side, and it breaks to Mahesh, who drives a volley through goalkeeper Siham. The Johor Al Taksim goalkeeper might look on that as a savable shot, but Mahesh had India level. Kim Pangon had made a very attractive and aggressive selection. A penalty awarded for that clear foul by Nikhil Pujri through the back of Darren Lock, and the penalty confidently put away by Arif Ayman. And Malaysia in the lead once again on the 19-minute mark. Arif would then have a really, really important part to play in the rest of the half here. He robs Sandesh Jingan and thinks he's laying it on a plate for Faisal Halim. He doesn't. That would have been 3-1, should have been 3-1, but nonetheless, more harrying from Arif. This time Faisal is able to take it on and run through and score for his 13th international goal. Arif Ayman influential, Faisal deadly. Akir Rashid on the other wing, also very, very involved, and Darren Lock up front, making it explosive front four for Malaysia, who thoroughly deserve the lead they have at half-time in the semi-final. They lead by 3 goals to 1.